But when I was doing my 9 to 5, I just found it very hard to balance both. It's almost like you have to sacrifice going 100% for your dreams and then, you know what I'm saying, 100% for the person you're trying to make happy at work. So I don't know if there's really a clear-cut answer on how I balanced it. It's more so I just maintained enough until, you know, maintain as long as you can really, but you'll never really feel like you're satisfactory giving it your all until you can really, you know, devote all your time to it. So that would probably be my answer for it.
For me, since launching Smooch almost 3 years ago, the interesting thing is I went from being a social worker to a law student to now a high school guidance counselor, excuse me, who's still in law school, but this academic year I'm actually getting an MBA. So trying to balance all of that, the studying and working in a high school, especially like mental health, being a counselor, is not the easiest thing. So my schedule is pretty consistent. Usually up by 5, sleep by 1 or 2 a.m. Don't get that much rest. I try to sleep in on the weekends though. But the way that I try to look at it is, if I'm going 100% for another company, making them money, then I might as well go 100% for myself as well until I can depend on that 100% to actually support my living. I mean, of course, ideally in a dream world, I would focus only on Smooch and nothing really else. Well, of course, my law degree too, but figuring it out is still kind of like the learning phase, and I know it's like year 3, come on, Jordan, you gotta get it together. But I always try to look at it as if I can do it for them, I can do it for me. So that's kind of the motivation and inspiration that I use to make that balance work.
So, as of right now, well, let's give a backstory. So, until I was 23 years old, I'd never worked a day in my life. I was a sports guy, track athlete, tried to do 1 year post-collegiate. In doing so, when most people are trying to transition to becoming professional in their sport, you really don't have time to, you know, try to be in between. You're all or nothing. Most of the time, trying to string a job together is pretty tough when you're training for 5-6 hours, you know, and then trying to go into work and you're even for track meets, whatever. But what I'm getting at is that I had my first job in Georgia and it was part-time. So for me, I needed to understand how I could get the work done even though my time was now being occupied in me. I believe in waking up early, just like Jordan said. I'm going to try to get
several different products, but one of these is a iPhone case, we can show, but it's a soft gel iPhone case, one of the few products I just 3D printed recently. And I have over 20 products right now on the website, but it's just various different objects, and I'm really just focused on trying to create something that the customer can use that will make their lives easier, or something that they'll just, you know, actually enjoy to have overall. So it's been a journey trying to figure it out. I actually have one of my teammates in here, Shiva, over there. He's actually a mechanical engineer, so he's helping me out with ideas as well. So trying to get the ball rolling on a bigger scale and, you know, take it to the next level.
And so do you just take a picture of it? How do you get to that stage where it's simple?
Right. So pretty much the idea is you have to create a 3D model. They call those .stl files. But it's pretty much a 3D object that you design yourself. And there's several different softwares you can do them in. But once you have that 3D model, you then have to slice it into different layers that allows the printer to print vertically on each layer till it creates the 3D object. It takes anywhere between 4 hours, 10 hours, whatever the size of the project. But that's simply what it is. Just if you can design the model. You can think in your head pretty much, design the model, and the printer does the rest.
So for that phone case, it took about how long?
That phone case took about 4 hours. So it's a little time consuming. Nothing's quick about it at all, but it's definitely well worth the wait. And it teaches you a lot about being humble and patient, because same with the process of printing.
Jordan, Smooch. So for you, you handle, the social media following on there, I think, is kind of trumping all of our pages, for sure. You would think close to like 2,500 or so. But how do you garner because you post a lot and you kind of do it, it seems like fluid. What is your bread and butter as to like, oh, I know this is going to garner the likes of people, this is something that people will like, and I'm not just flooding their timeline with useless pictures? How do you kind of determine that?
Well, for me, I like to post things that I know for a fact that I would enjoy seeing. Like, I don't just like to post anything just to have anything on like my pages. So I try to think of the customer and like simple things, not too much wording, bright colors to, you know, like grab their attention, and like a short, sweet message. And we also use like the catchy sayings and phrases like that kind of goes along with culture today to kind of grasp that and capture like our target market, I guess you could say. So that's pretty much it.
And what do you use? Because a lot of times you guys have like cool different promos that I see. Like, what do you use to create those posts?
So I'm not that equipped with Adobe or Illustrator or anything like that. The interesting thing about my promotion is being a psychology major, all the way out of the artsy-fartsy days, I use PowerPoint. It's very time consuming and it requires a lot of patience because you have to be really fine with removing the background and, you know, like doing those good things. But yeah, I've learned that doing PowerPoint, and then I have a few apps on my iPhone. Diptyque is one. Then I use like InstaSize is another one. And even the Instagram, you know, the Insta stories, they allow you to post wordings and the filters are beautiful. So I use that to pretty much get the marketing going.
And all of us graduated 2010 from Troutwood Benson High School. In this millennial, you know, wave, I feel like we kind of get a bad rap at times for maybe having a short attention span, or I don't know, you know, just brain kind of pinging in those offices and those 9 to 5. I know for me, it definitely does. How do you guys manage working 9 to 5 if you do, and then, you know, coming home and then that 5 to 10 space or 6 to 10 space? How do you manage your time to make the best use of it?
I got an Asian bitch, she said she wants shrimp fried rice.